When a sidekick becomes a main character in a pan-galactic thrill ride, he gets joined along with the likes of Uhura, Dick Riddick, Male Lucy, and Brass Body. But you also have to contend with the likes of a creepy bald girl that waited, and the King of Elves.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
I got that reference.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Out in a moon age daydream, oh yeah. Don't fake it, baby. Light a real.
We're Kevin Bacon. We're Resisting Boredom, where we drink, ramble, and discuss things that help in the never-ending quest of not being bored. I'm Brandon Kaiser.
Kid Coleman Cole.
Josh Jessup.
I am Groot.
Or,
Davis Rose Collins.
if you wouldn't have guessed from everything you've seen before this, we saw Guardians of the Galaxy today. It is directed by James Gunn.
There's the title credits, so yeah, I don't think they got that.
Then what I said makes sense. Alright?
Is it really guesswork?
I said may have guessed.
We may have blind people on the show here that watch this.
Correct. It's
Or listen.
Does that count as a view?
It's a stumble
I was
upon.
gonna say,
Anyways.
blind people, I was gonna say, like, you know, the special,
What is this?
Yeah, I don't know what that
Princess
is
Leia?
either.
like, mentally disabled.
Or Cyclops.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Longest intro ever. Longest intro ever. It is directed by James Gunn. It stars Chris Pratt, Zoe Saldana, Dave Bautista, Bradley Cooper, Vin Diesel, Lee Pace, Karen Gillan, Michael Rooker, Glenn Close, Benicio del Toro, John C. Reilly, Peter Serafinowicz, and Jaimin Hansu. And now we're going to review the movie.
But don't take my word for it.
Dun dun. So Josh,
Yes.
what did you think? Guardians of the Galaxy.
With Life Aquatica with Steve Zissou. Guardians of the Galaxy with Steve Zissou.
I don't know.
No, that was, you know what, that was the movie I thought it was going to be. Alright. I thought this was going to be the more comical, like, space adventure Marvel movie, because they've done, you know, their superhero movies that they've got some jokes, but like Avengers and all that, they try to keep it still a little bit more grounded. But I felt with this movie, like, obviously they didn't seem like, with the soundtrack and all the trailers, I'm like, feel like this is the one where they're just going to go fucking nuts and do whatever the fuck they want. And that's kind of what they did. They just went full space fucking retard. And it was good. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed space retards. I guess that's...
Wow.
Like, it was a 2-hour movie. It didn't feel like a 2-hour movie, though.
No,
I mean,
it
like,
went
they got
fast.
everyone... They handled it really well, considering it was like an ensemble cast. They had to get everyone together. They had to give them a common goal, do all the team building bullshit that all these fucking movies do. And I think they handled it all pretty well. They got, like, everything was just nice, wrapped up, and solid action, solid directing from the badass Billy Gunn, James Gunn, whatever the fuck.
James.
I didn't think he had it in him, but he is a former tag team champion, intercontinental champion,
And he did Slither.
and he did Slither. And if you do Slither, you've already won me over. Slither is awesome. Go see Slither. Internet people.
Or Super.
Or, yeah, Super's fun too. I like that's a good movie. But, no, yeah. All in all, I thought this was just like, I don't know, I didn't really have a lot of complaints with this movie. At all. That is it.
I think that was a positive review.
That was a positive review.
I guess we're passing on to Davis.
It's been a full 2 generations since Hollywood came out with the next Flash Gordon. And this had spaceships, a human hero, and all sorts of colored ladies that you totally want to bang.
It was lacking Queen.
It was lacking Queen, but unfortunately AIDS
Well,
makes liars of us all. But yeah, no, visually stunning. We had all sorts of colors up on screen, and
I know one that was missing.
no, it wasn't. But they were the bad guys.
Jaimin Hansu?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah.
There was the viewership. Alright.
Comments.
But like I said, this is, if you love the science fiction, if you love space, if you love things blowing up, see this. Also, there's a raccoon, and it's fun to see him swear and cuss. Kiddifer.
Alright, once saw this movie, of course I read the comics years ago, really enjoyed them. Read the whole Annihilation Conquest and Annihilation comics. I enjoyed them. I like Marvel's whole cosmic story arcs. That's a stab at the pen. They did it justice, I felt. They did a great job. They really they embellished Peter Quill a lot. The way his character was before. Really enjoyed that.
This was Chris Pratt, Peter Quill,
Oh yeah, Chris Pratt Peter Quill was pretty good.
not comic.
I only had small problems really, but that was more problems. Small problems, things I just kind of wanted, were just really things I just wanted to see. I wanted Cosmo to talk. That would have been awesome. I wanted. I guess that was pretty much it actually. I want Cosmo to talk.
I guess that was kind of small.
Yeah. Well, that's something I wanted. I wanted Cosmo to talk. Don't
Good.
say it. I know what you want to say. Don't say it. I had a problem with them I had small problems like them calling the Infinity Gems, Infinity Stones.
Oh my god!
They're gems, not stones. They're gemstones. Wait.
Juggernaut gets his power from the Stone of Sidorak. No, I'm not doing that on you guys. I'm not saying that was a small problem.
No, you're doing worse.
My only other problem was with Drax because they changed his backstory. They made him an alien when actually he was a human, and then he was brought back to life for one purpose only, and that was to kill Thanos. Which I thought was weird that they just had him kill Ronan, but they fixed that later on. It doesn't matter. Anyway, great.
Wait.
I'm Kill Ronan.
spoilers?
I didn't give specifics.
We're not doing spoilers, but it's alright.
Pretty much they did the whole thing justice. I really look forward to a possible sequel. Are they gonna do a sequel?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
The end of the movie even
movie
said,
said.
we can spoil that. It said Guardians of the Galaxy will return. And they announced at Comic-Con James Gunn's gonna do
I'm
the
pretty
sequel.
sure they said that the Mario Brothers would return too, but
Look,
they didn't.
But they said at
So-
Comic-Con James Gunn is already gonna write and direct the
Video
sequel.
series.
Then good, yeah. I can't wait for the sequel. Sequel should be pretty good. Actually, like one last thing. Back when they said Bradley Cooper was going to voice Rocket Raccoon, I was really worried because that's not the voice I imagined at all.
Me
And
too.
that was just based on the trailer. Actually, watching the movie and hearing Bradley Cooper as Rocket Raccoon, that's perfect.
He won you over, right?
Yeah, he won me.
Yeah,
He won me over the second
It's got that winning
he
smile.
appeared, and like he actually I heard
Or
his
CG.
voice. His voice was was different than it was in the trailers, and I really enjoyed that. That was great. But I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. Brian.
He's still Space Australian in Marvel Heroes game.
I
Brian.
always think of him as having a sort of Britishy, accenty sort of thing.
Never.
you know?
Really?
I
British?
always do. I always picture Bob Hoskins talking when I read Rocket Raccoon.
We have very different mental voices in our head.
Rest in peace,
No.
Bob Hoskins. But, yeah.
Kid, I don't even want to know half the shit you have a mental voice of in your head.
Oh
Yeah,
shit, there is
it's true.
stuff I have to think about.
It's true. Anyways, I guess I will try to review this now. This was a great and fantastic movie. Nothing is boring about this movie. It moves at a quick pace. It's entertaining throughout. Well, it is. Everyone does great. All of the cast, from Chris Pratt down to John C. Reilly. All right, everybody does awesome. A couple standouts though. Dave Bautista, much funnier than I was anticipating. His
Yeah.
logic, comedy, timing was pretty great.
He seems to usually play a dick in his roles.
And he,
Well, he's normally a big, muscly guy. He's
Well,
not, even talking that much usually.
and by the end
so.
of the movie,
Yeah.
he learned how to act through a metaphor. So that
Yeah.
was good.
Kinda.
Yeah.
I think this is probably the most lines he's had in a movie.
Probably.
And yeah,
But he did good.
Yeah, now he needs more speaking lines.
Yeah.
He's cracked the Dwayne Johnson wrestler actor barrier, where now he's
Yeah.
proven he can actually give him lines.
That's
he's
true.
good at that too.
That's true. But Chris Pratt was great, of course, which we kind of figured
The
from the
rock
trailer. Lee Pace as the villain. I really like Lee Pace. That's not just Halt and Catch Fire talking. That is just everything he's been doing lately.
Lee Pace was Thanos.
He was Ronan. He was Ronan the
Oh, he was
Accuser.
Ronan the Accuser.
He was the purple guy.
Yeah, he just has a great voice, and what they did to his voice to kind of alter a little, pretty great in this movie.
I think it was mainly
It was his own
his
voice with some subtle.
It was his voice, but with the Benedict Cumberbatch Smaug voice.
I mean, because
Smaug.
Thranduil, I can't pronounce. Dude from The Hobbit, where he
The
played.
fucking elf
The Elf
Yeah,
King?
he had kind of a serious, deep voice and shit like that. That kind of
for being an elf.
That is kind of his voice, though.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, so the cast is all great, but really, what impressed me in this movie, aside from the cast,
No, I just thought of the rest of the song. Yeah.
oh, okay, was James Gunn. I do like James Gunn.
What is James Gunn?
The director.
No, he's a person, right?
He's a person.
So it's a who is.
Anyways, his directing in this movie was great. The visual style that he brought to this, the way things are shot, fantastic.
Totally shot that guy.
Totally shot that guy?
Yeah.
Shot a lot of guys in this movie with his
There were a lot of shooting guys. But yeah, this is a fantastic movie. Marvel has really hit their stride here this year with two of their strongest, I think, movies so far. So good job, Marvel. And now don't fuck up Ant-Man without Edgar Wright.
I forget that
So-
you love Thor way more than I did.
Well, that was last year, anyways. But still, I
this
did
year?
really like Thor. But
Thor.
You mean like don't fuck up? Like make
Yeah,
sure
no,
that
Thor too.
everybody knows he's an alcoholic who beats up his wife.
I think you're thinking about Hercules, right?
No.
No.
Well,
no, he's talking about Hank Pym. But
Oh, that guy, yeah. He's not an alcoholic, he just beats his wife.
All of my Marvel heroes are alcoholics.
they're alcoholics to him.
Fair enough.
So yeah, this is a great movie. You should go see it. It's awesome, and probably a good challenger for best film of the summer, going up against Dawn of the Planet of the Apes for me. So
or Snow.
Snowpiercer is the other one.
Blinder.
Piercer.
Piercer.
Snowpiercer.
Snow.
It's a great movie
I mean,
because we all really liked it. I mean,
yeah,
it's,
it was good colors. The character development wasn't super great, but
it was a fast-paced movie.
Yeah.
There was a lot to cram in.
Yeah.
I can't fault them.
The only comment I
And I
have to
did
say-
like the intro for character development
Yeah.
and having the thing with his mom and all that, and as to why he cared about this tape and the music and all that stuff making sense. It was
which
great.
is not canon.
well,
No,
no,
it's
but
canon now.
But still, it's entertaining as shit. I was actually
Yeah.
forgot to mention that they had great music. But something I
Yeah.
actually wanted to say was
well, this will
that
make it in
when
now.
I actually heard about them actually making the movie, I was like, really? Guardians of the Galaxy? Because it's so just it's not
their
it's not
choice.
Iron Man or Captain America. It's really it's a bit weird.
Thor, though. Like, what
And
is that
usually
scene
people
for?
just don't like weird. So that
Yeah,
just kind of surprised me. I mean, I love weird, but I didn't think that.
Yeah, I hope this movie is successful. You know, like I don't know. It had the last time I checked, it had like a 93% tomato rating, so critics are at least liking it.
Yeah.
But I hope people go see it.
Yeah,
Enjoy it.
that's about all I can say about it, as it's nearing the end of the summer here. Is will it get the money, ratings, viewership that it deserves? Because it was, I think. I don't
Truthfully-
think people should go see this movie. but-
And like you said, it wasn't like the big comedy movie of comics. It was, yes, it had funny moments, but it wasn't just,
No, there was more to it than just comedy.
Yeah.
yeah,
And I mean,
but it
I
was
don't know.
definitely a little bit more lighter in tone than,
Yeah.
I think
like say, Winter Soldier.
Oh, definitely,
was.
definitely.
Yeah.
But I mean, this movie, partway through, I realized it was kind of made for us, anyways. Like this is our kind of movie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like it's just weird enough. It's just
Yeah.
paced well enough and has Marvel stuff in it. You know, like every aspect of this is kind of our sort of thing. In a way, so it's kind of a biased
If I closed
opinion.
my eyes, it was like they were making the movie to me.
It's kind of a biased opinion that we all loved it. So.
Let's drink more alcohol. That's the first bad shit crazy thing you haven't said.
I like that part. Everybody liked that part. I wish I had a drink right when he said that.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
come on. It had 80s references. It had a Bowie song. It had drinking jokes. This was a movie made for us.
Yeah.
Had a strange anamorphic raccoon.
Yeah, exactly.
That was ripped apart.
It was sci-fi?
multiple times.
We've proven on our reviews before, we pretty much love sci-fi, or at least, I mean, in general.
Walking, talking tree, guy who can understand metaphors.
All it needed was Queen It just
Yeah.
needed like a Queen song, and it would have been fucking
Yeah.
golden.
And
Ooh,
Jim Caviezel.
Literally, it needed the Flash Gordon song.
It needed Jim Caviezel.
If the Flash Gordon theme had played at any point during this movie, it would have been done.
Now, here's what I would have liked.
I would have left the theater. I would have been like, I don't need to see the
I would have liked
know
Prince
it's
of the
great.
Universe. Prince of the Universe played.
That would have been good too.
And Jim Caviezel.
And Judy.
And Jim Caviezel. And Kevin Bacon.
And maybe Huey Lewis.
Well, this has been Resisting Boredom.
But first we need to rate this movie.
Unfortunately.
So, rating system this week. We're going with Infinity Gems?
Or
Stones.
We'll go with Infinity Gemstones.
Alright, Infinity Gemstones. How many Infinity Gemstones are you guys giving this movie? We'll start with Josh since he started us off.
I'm gonna give it the 5. He gets the 5.
5 Infinity Gemstones
Right there.
out of 5.
Grasp them with your man hands, Davis. But what do you rate this movie?
I am Groot 5 stone.
5 Gemstones
Whoa.
again.
Kit, I'd like to hear what your opinion
I
is.
sense a trend.
Gemstones.
Well,
Do your gemstones rate truly outrageously?
they are true. They are outrageous. Truly
Gem joke.
outrageous.
He got it also. He just
And that's why I give it 5
Holy shit!
gemstones as well.
Brandon, quick, bring us all down. Give it 2.
Guys, I'm gonna have to strongly disagree and give it 5!
Oh!
Freaking Gemstones out of 5! Come on!
Complete 5 explosion flash. Get a banner.
This-
Open one of those weird Japanese party balls.
Or because it's the gemstones, like we could just get into another universe.
I wish I had a disco ball.
I wish we
So
had a green screen.
this is unprecedented. This is unprecedented on Resisting Boredom. We all gave this 5 out of 5.
I wish my shirt wasn't unbuttoned because I just rip it open at this point, but it is.
You could rip
so
off
I
your
can't.
green shirt.
Please don't.
No, I paid money for this.
So,
The body.
if you've made it this far, you know we all love this movie. We all gave it 5 out of 5. So you should go see it. You should like this video. You should subscribe to us. You should do all that stuff.
You should send us whiskey.
Whatever you want to do. But, I think we've proven here today, guys, that Guardians of the Galaxy is a great way of resisting boredom.
Stones.
The stones are gone.
I was always hoping for more.
Wallets are stupid! Dun dun! That's how the ending goes, right?
No, the ending is right now.
I made a coming in a cabbage joke. A batch?
Of
It could
the
be a batch of a lot of
and
things.
of the roads that he had to choose, Kit chose the one less traveled.
It could be a batch of cookies. It could be a
Oh, who comes in a batch of cookies? You eat cookies.
Tyler Durden.
Who eats cabbages?
Tyler
The Irish.
Durden.
Casey. Boom. 7 degrees or less. Yeah.
I don't think anyone was listening.
So, Casey, as a warning, never eat cabbage offered by Kit because he's already come in them.
Or cookies.
Or cookies.
I ain't
Ah,
Seawards.
Yeah.
I know one Seaward that'll never come in.